Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're all about cutting through the noise, getting straight to the facts. And today, we're plunging into a really complex topic, one that's just surrounded by misconceptions. We're pulling back the curtain on pit bulls. You know, a group of dogs often judge more by scary headlines than, well, reality. Our mission: unmask the truth, challenge those stereotypes using the sources you've shared.
It's definitely true. There's so much misinformation out there about pit bulls. And honestly, looking at the facts, some of what we found might genuinely surprise you. It could really shift your perspective.
Okay, so let's just dive right in then. We hear the term pit bull all the time, but what does it actually mean? Is it just one kind of dog, or is it more complicated than that? Because I think most people just picture one specific image, you know?
Yeah, you've hit the nail on the head there. That's probably the biggest misconception right off the bat. Pitbull isn't really a single breed. It's more of an umbrella term. It actually covers a whole group of breeds. The sources point to four main ones: the American Pit Bull Terrier, the American Staffordshire Terrier, the Staffordshire Bull Terrier, and the American Bully. And while, yeah, they often share that sort of muscular look, that strong jawline, their personalities, they can be incredibly different, just like their coat patterns.
Right.
Understanding that basic difference, that it's not just one thing, is really the first step to moving past those broad stereotypes.
But it changes the whole conversation immediately, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's not one single dog type.
Yeah.
Okay, and here's where, for me anyway, this story gets really interesting. Because, believe it or not, these dogs, they used to be seen as, like, America's darlings.
It's pretty wild, isn't it, when you dig into the history? Back in the early 1900s, the sources say they were actually known affectionately as nanny dogs.
Nanny dogs, seriously.
Seriously. It wasn't just some cute nickname. It reflected how patient and gentle they were known to be with children, which, I mean, totally clashes with the image today.
Wow.
And get this, during World War I, they weren't just pets. They were featured on war posters, symbols of courage, loyalty, national strength.
No way.
Yeah.
On posters.
Yep. It's a really stark reminder of how drastically public perception can shift, how a breed's entire image can be sort of flipped over time.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Just shows how much image can be shaped. Okay, let's tackle another big one. The bite force myth. This one comes up all the time. People assume pit bulls have this, like, super-powered bite, the strongest out there. That's just wrong.
Totally wrong. It's a complete myth, and honestly, a pretty damaging one. Studies that actually measure bite force, like in PSI, they consistently show that pit bulls bite with less force than breeds like Rottweilers or German Shepherds. Yeah, significantly less in many cases. So the whole idea of a locking jaw or a uniquely powerful bite, it's not really about the initial force.